Did you know that according to the National College Health Assessments, over 80% of students reported that they felt overwhelmed, and over 40% of those students said that it was hard to function in everyday lives? Think about it this way. Have you ever felt overwhelmed in work, school, life in general, things at home? That's how a college kid feels every day, trying to navigate all those things between a personal life, between friends, family, schoolwork, and a job. It's very easy to feel overwhelmed when you don't have the right strategies to help you focus and avoid college burnout and to just keep your mind on track. I have figured out a couple things that have worked for me, and they may not work for everyone, but a couple that have worked for me are taking time for yourself, being able to stay focused when you need to stay focused, and taking efficient breaks when and if you do take breaks. One of the biggest things that has helped me is knowing when to take time for myself, and that could be in any different way. For me, it means hanging out with family, being around friends, doing things that you enjoy. And this can help you because you don't feel so overwhelmed with school, you don't feel like it's the only thing that consumes you, and it can just help your mind refocus when you do need to get back to your schoolwork. A couple things that has helped me keep that is, one, setting aside a dedicated time of the day to do something for yourself, whether that be reading or a hobby you enjoy or being around family, whatever that is. Set aside a dedicated part of your day to do those things, or a part of your week, or whatever it may be. Two would be helping keep this regiment. Don't stray from it. Don't get too overwhelmed with school. Set aside this set part of your time and make sure you do something for yourself. Like I said, whatever that may be, it looks different for everybody, but making sure you take this time. And then also setting boundaries with yourself. Making sure you get these. Don't let school or work or anything else get in the way. If you have to change your schedule, that's fine, but making sure you're not skipping out on this time for yourself, because it genuinely does help, and I felt like it has helped me immensely. Another thing that has really helped me not get burnout in school is knowing how to properly stay focused when I need to be focused. So when I take the breaks that I take during working on schoolwork, making sure they're productive, maybe not keeping them school related, but making sure that my brain is still stimulated. Another thing is knowing when to take breaks, knowing when to step aside from something and give my brain a refresh and not overworking myself on one thing, or continuing to work on school but moving on to a different thing if I'm not understanding or anything like that. And just knowing when to take that break. Another thing is when you do take breaks, I think that it helps when my breaks are very efficient. They keep my brain stimulated. Something like, if I'm taking a break from schoolwork, maybe there's something else that needs done around the house, and I do the dishes, or start a load of laundry, or do anything like that. My biggest thing is staying off my distractions, and everyone's distractions can look differently. But the biggest one for me is when I need to stay focused. Sometimes friends don't always help that. It's always nice to study with friends, but for me, they become a distraction. Another big thing is my phone. When I take my breaks, I try to stay off my phone, try to stay off social media. I feel like it's a pretty known thing that you can get wrapped into TikTok or Instagram or anything like that and just mindlessly scroll. And for me, that loses a lot of motivation. So I try to stay off my phone. And then also rewarding yourself when a task is complete. So it may not look the same every time, but let's say I'm craving something sweet. After I'm done, I can go grab a snack, grab an ice cream, whatever it is. Or if I've been wanting to hang out with my friends all week, when I'm done with my schoolwork, I say like, hey, let's hang out, or whatever that may be. But just giving yourself a little something at the end of, school is a lot of work, and it can be rewarding. So those are just a couple of things that have helped me to not get burnt out in college, is just staying focused, taking efficient breaks, and knowing when to keep that time for yourself. And this can benefit you in anything. Like I said, in life, in work, in school, this doesn't have to be just college students, but this could be in anything that you need to either refocus in or know how to set boundaries so that way your life isn't consumed by work or school or anything like that. And I encourage you guys to try some of these methods and see how they work for you, and hopefully they work good.